So Barry, where does it play now? I mean, looking into today's game, you were saying a lot of things yesterday about what you were going to be doing and what you're expecting for the team. How far do you feel that you got these things to today's game?
Well, I never got the 3 points, what I demanded. You can't come to a place like St Mirren and lead the game twice and give a couple of sloppy goals away. So that's exactly what we've done. And that's been our Achilles heel, not just since I've come in, that's been the Achilles heel here for a long time. So, yep, overall, really disappointed.
I'm not sure I've seen you more frustrated on a touchline, Barry. Was it just one of those days?
Yeah, look, when you spend the week sitting down individually and then collectively and you kind of work on things and you show them video stuff, what you're wanting the team to do, and they don't carry it out at times, is frustrating. When we carried it out, we scored 2 goals. We played the ball quickly, 2-3 touch, and then at times we go back to the way it was a few months ago, pedestrian, slow, and that's not the way that I want my team to play. It's certainly not the way that we train. And then when we go that way, that then allows St Mirren, in my opinion, back into the game.
What do you think it is in terms of a players incapable of carrying it out? Is it that muscle memory resetting back to what they were doing before?
Listen, it's something that it's been playing in my mind for a number of weeks. It's the frustrating part of them, because when we do move the ball quickly, we're a good team, and when we don't, we look really average, and we're easy to play against. And that again, I'll go back to it. It's just really frustrating when you obviously work at things, and then at times they don't carry it out. So yep, it's my job to obviously change that, or try and change that in the remaining 4 games.
I heard you shout at one point he just doesn't listen. Is it possibly the case that some players just don't listen?
Yeah, well, obviously you've got good hearing then. Yep, I shout a lot of things. Hopefully don't repeat the other things that I shout. Yeah, listen, I'm passionate on the sidelines. That's one thing, and when you, again, I'll go back to it, but for the first question, when you want players to try and take out instruction and they don't do it, yep, it's certainly going to frustrate me, and I'm going to make my feelings known. And I made my feelings known at half time, and I made my feelings known certainly after the game.
Well, there's also going to be big changes this summer. Should there be players in the dressing room that are worrying about the future because they're not hitting the standards that are required to?
Yep, I said to him, even if you're in contract, everybody's playing for the future, because as you know and I know, and everybody in here knows, that there's going to be a lot of changes, and there needs to be a lot of changes. I said it last week after the game in Spain. We all know these changes need to happen. These changes are starting to happen. You obviously know with the takeover. Obviously Kevin coming in as sporting director. So they're certainly moving in the right direction. But as we all know, we're coming to the end of the season, and it's a short period that you get off, and then you're straight back into pre-season, and you've got qualifiers for Europe then the season before you know it, the season starts. So yeah, big job to be done here.
And it's how you get that lift. But we know the next game now is against Celtic. Does it mean anything as far as the points, or it's Celtic you're playing, isn't it? That's a message you can throw to the fans to fight back. And that.
Does it mean, what do you mean?
Well, on the basis that if you beat Celtic, it's not just any old game that you're playing.
Every game you play for Rangers should mean something.
But more against Celtic.
Listen, it's easy to get up for the games. But every game you cross that white line when you're representing this club. It should mean everything to you. So, yeah, we'll have a day off, and then we'll get back to work. Because one thing is, I'll be coming in with my sleeves rolled up and ready to go. So will my staff, and the players better be too.
It's proper, all right, because he may be a bit.
Yeah, he carried on. I'll obviously need to see it's his ankle. I know it's his ankle, but I don't know if it's going to be serious, if he's going to be out for a couple of days or a couple of weeks. I don't know. I'll need to speak to the physios on that one. So yeah, it wouldn't be ideal if we get another injury. But again, I'm not going to use that as an excuse. That's part of football. That's why you carry a squad. And then when people go, or you're wanting people to go and take the opportunity, they need to take the opportunity. But I need to go back and look at the game and see if that was the case.
Barry, do you feel like in games like this, maybe the fear factor has gone in the past? One would see it as a 50-50 contest, and Rangers don't have that kind of aura anymore.
The issue I've got is, yeah, people don't fear playing Rangers now. Whether that's at home or away, they enjoy coming to Ibrox teams, and then when you go away from home, teams look if they can bully you, run harder than you, get in about you, and yep, that's something that again needs to change going forward. You need to build a strong team domestically, and I'm sure whoever takes the job will hopefully totally understand that.
Thanks, guys.
All right,
Thank you.
Cheers.